Peace. What's the word, everybody? Give everybody a chance to tap in with the kid. Hopefully, y'all got about an hour or so to chop it up and build with the kid, man. We about to do some venting. We about to do some going in. Y'all see the subject matter. I don't even need to say anymore, man. I'm gonna give y'all about 2-3 minutes to tap in before I start going off on some people that need to be going off on. So what's the word? How everybody living? How everybody feeling on this wonderful Thursday before I start going in? Because y'all know how that can get, man. I can lose track of the comments and things like that. So we about to go off on some brothers. Hey, some sisters might fit this description as well, but we going in. We going in. What's the word? Jay, peace. What's happening? What's the word? How we living? How we feeling? Y'all see the subject matter, man. All these people getting sensitive when brothers such as myself call out effeminate behavior in black men. And we have every right to do that. We have every right to do so. RJ, for sure. Health is definitely the main concern. Airview, peace, what's happening? Ray Shine, peace, what's happening? Elevation, that's the main concern. Progression, all that good stuff. We out here calling out effeminate behavior, and people getting in their feelings. People getting in their feelings when we calling out effeminate behavior. We getting to, some of us are legitimately tired of the depiction of black men in the media, in the mainstream media. Always trying to effeminize us and things like that. Some of us are fed up with that. So we like to call it out when we see it. That doesn't necessarily mean that you got to question our sexuality and things like that. So I'm getting tired of people saying that, man. I'm getting tired of people saying that. That's stupid. That sounds stupid. Again, some of us are fighting this fight, man, and we don't like to see that. We don't like to see brothers out here dressing up like women. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to see that. We don't like that depiction because we already know the science behind it. You know what I mean? And some of us ain't fooling with it. So when we see it, we're gonna call it out. That's how some of us operate. That's how some of us operate. I don't care who it is. You know what I mean? Like if somebody is dressing like a woman, somebody putting on a dress, I don't care how respected that person is. We got the right to call that behavior out, and we should call it out. Point blank. If y'all see me putting on a dress or something, which y'all never would, y'all need to call me out. Y'all need to go off on me. Y'all need to go in on me. That's just what should happen. You know what I mean? We not finna start writing things off as trolling and things like that. Nah, man, grown men don't be putting on no dress and dressing like women, man. We tired of that. Putting on makeup like women. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I know y'all have seen a YG and Tiger, whatever, I think a video shoot or whatever, where they dressing up looking like the Kardashians and whatnot. Man, we not letting that slide. We not letting that slide, man. I'm sick of seeing that. I'm sick of seeing that, man. That's foolish behavior, man. And we need to stop participating in that foolish behavior. I don't care if they trolling. I don't care if they joking. I don't care what they doing. Some of us are tired of seeing that. Some of us are connected to our history, and we don't like those type of depictions. And we have every right to feel that way. We have every right to feel that way, man, because again, we protecting the youth. We know a lot of young boys be seeing that type of stuff and they get influenced by that. But y'all swear that doesn't exist though. Let me dial it back. Let me scale it back. Y'all think that don't exist. Y'all don't think you can influence anybody, especially a child, to walk a certain path, to dress a certain type of way. Y'all don't think that's possible. We got whole trends revolving around clothing. We got whole trends revolving around clothes. Listen, we all have been children. Some of the most popular clothing trends all started because we were influenced to rock them via the media. So what do you mean people can't be influenced to do certain things? Man, it was an era where we was rocking tall tees with the sticker on it. Why were we rocking that? Because we were influenced to do so. So again, stop making it seem like the media can't influence how these kids operate and function. Man, we was rocking tall tees. A lot of those trendy fashions comes from the mainstream media. Only reason why we going to the store or we was asking our parents to take us to the store to go grab that is because we saw it on TV. So again, that's influence. That's influence. So stop getting your feelings when we talking about it. When we calling it out. Nobody is above that error. Nobody is above that correction. Nobody. Peace, Elijah. Good kid. Patrick, peace. What's happening? Everybody's tapping in. Khalil, Montel, peace. What's happening? Jason, peace. What's the word? Man, I got people all throughout Dallas, man. In due time. I was going to take my show on the road right before the pandemic hit. Pandemic killed all of that. So now I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to get back into that bag, as they call it. I'm going to have to get back into that bag, man, in regards to traveling and speaking, because that's my real objective. This YouTube stuff is cool, man, but I like to get out in the fields, man. That's the real way to build, you know. So that's coming soon. That's coming soon, most definitely. Pisces the King, peace. What's happening? What's the word? Nikki, peace. What's happening? Charles, peace. What's happening? But yeah, man, dudes out here getting in their feelings. And I'm gonna tell y'all how I go though. I'm gonna give y'all the whole truth. Because I'm gonna tell y'all the motivation. I made a post about YG the other day. You know, I was talking about, and it was right in alignment with the post I just posted last night about conscious music being disrespected. I made a post, you know, when I talked about Moneybagg Yo, me not liking him. For one, dudes got offended for that. Man, I'm just trying to tell y'all, I just don't like the way dude rap. Whatever the case may be, if you fool with him, cool. But I had a right to voice my opinion. So I did that. Man, dudes went off on me. You know what I'm saying? Dudes like, man, don't nobody want to hear all that backpack rap all the time. Don't nobody want to hear all that conscious music all the time. We turned up. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, calm down, brother. All I said was I didn't like one person. That's it. That's all I said. I ain't like one person. So dudes got emotional on that. So I'm like, boom. So I made another status. I was like, listen, that's partially true when people describe me as a dude that just sit around listening to conscious music, meditating, lighting incense, rocking the cardigan and Kango. I was joking, obviously, but people can't tell when I'm joking, but it is what it is. So I made that post and I said, but in a minute, I'll rock some YG. And I forgot the other artist that I said. But I said, man, I'll rock some, or I'll listen to some YG and recite every lyric. So boom, I mentioned YG. This was like a day or two ago. And then boom, today I'm just so happy to see YG and Tiger dressing like white chicks. You know, so I'm like, so I make another post. I said, man, my life is weird. I said, as soon as I give YG credit, he does this. And I make the post. You know, I'm trolling a little bit. I'm joking a little bit because I found that funny. And so then boom, mugs coming at me. And I'm gonna give y'all some exact comments, man. You know, say niggas done watched Medea, Sinead, Wanda, Big Mama's house for years on Hushmouth, and this got y'all mad. First of all, who said, based off my post, who's mad? Boy, people can determine a lot from social media. But ladies, please pay close attention to these comments because only hit dogs are hollering. So boom, y'all know I ain't finna let that ride, man. And then here you go. Somebody else commented. He was like, Hushmouth, nah, Tyler Perry been catching hell for his Medea character for years. Facts. Other actors have spoken about it being an agenda to feminize black men in entertainment. The outrage isn't new. Facts, man. Facts. But then the same person commented and say, I said what I said. That right there is that feminine behavior. I said what I said. You know, secure man don't care about another man's sexuality. Boom, hence the title of this particular YouTube video. Is giving very much rainbow vibes. Really? Because we calling out the effeminate behavior. So y'all know I had to go ahead and make a comment. I said outrage isn't new at all. And I said it's a difference between being angry versus disappointed. And how you look on this post trying to tell us what we should respond to. I said nobody asked you shit for real. You volunteered your time to get in your feelings about this post, so you acting just like you claim we are. And it's funny. A secure man don't care about what other men post on Facebook. Boom. That's the checkmate. So again, you trying the comment trying to say we don't care about or we shouldn't care about what other men are doing in regards to that, but then you getting on Facebook and you caring about what another man is posting. Come on now. Like, come on now. No, Nate, sometimes I'm a, you know, back in my day, I used to check everybody, but you know, some people I'm finna go, I got to go in, man. I'm getting back into that mode because a lot of people then forgot who they are talking to. You know, I didn't play that back in the day. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you said something and you got on my page talking crazy, that was getting corrected instantly. But I chilled out on that over the years. But now I got to remind people that I'm not the one to keep playing with, man. Do not keep talking crazy. You're just not going to keep doing that, man. You're not going to keep doing that. You know, you're not about to get on my page talking about people being hypocrites like you know all the people that's in the comment section. We're not finna go there, man. We're not finna let people get their rocks off. We're not going to continue to do that because these people are feeling real entitled. You know, It's only people that have opinions such as mine or outlooks such as mine that gotta feel like we gotta be on hush mode. Nah, I'm gonna respond. Just like they feel the need to jump on somebody in somebody's comment section and say whatever they feel like they want to say. Nah, you come on my post. I didn't ask you to come on the post. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody asked you to come. Ain't nobody say, hey, you come on this post and make a comment. So you decided to comment. You took time out of your day to comment on my post. So therefore, I'm gonna give you a response. Now I'm not gonna go back and forth, but we gonna check that. We gonna check that. We gonna check it. We gonna check it. All because we calling out effeminate behavior, man. Like I said, some of us are fed up with seeing brothers dressing like women in the media. And I don't care who does it. Like I said, I fool with YG. But he did that. I don't fool with that. Now, Tiger, I don't care for him. He's garbage if you ask me. I don't care what he do. You know what I'm saying? He's garbage. You know? But again, I say I fool with YG, but I don't fool with what he did. And so I have every right to say that. But again, dudes want to get emotional. And dudes wonder why I say what I say about them sometimes, man. But you know, and the funny thing about it is, it's crazy because people pick and choose. You know what I mean? Like the same people that I'm talking about, the same people that get on my joint, get mad, be the main ones trolling. So again, I made another post. I said it's all fun and games until the troller starts, until you start trolling the trollers. So I said it's all fun and games until you start trolling the trollers. Just like when Zach Randolph said, even bullies get bullied. So it's all fun and games when somebody such as myself, we start trolling the trollers. They can't handle that, but then they control all day. And I'm not gonna, you know, I see what these people post all day, trolling, talking bad about everybody. I'm like, oh, cool, ha ha ha. And I'm just scrolling right past it. But the moment you say something about dudes dressing like women, here they go. Now they mad. Come on, man. But y'all control all day though, man. People be, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. The real piece, what's happening. That's crazy to me, man. That's interesting. That's interesting. I guess I don't, my bad. I guess I don't have the right to troll. Like, I guess I don't have the right to like joke. I've learned that over the past few days. I don't have the right to troll and joke. That's what I have learned over the past few days, man. I can't really joke too much and I can't really troll too much. You know, like I said, you got that dry humor. People don't know, people don't know when I'm joking or not, which it should be obvious because some of these people that get in their feelings, they joke the same way that I joke. But I've learned that I can't do that, you know. I can't joke, I can't troll, I can't do none of that. You know, I can't do it at all. People gonna get in their feelings, people gonna get emotional. Like I said, people can say what they want to say on their Facebook, and I'm talking about a bunch of stuff I don't agree with. Never do I take time out of my day to go on their Facebook and be like, I don't like what you said. Come on, man. I'm not afraid to speak my mind, especially when it's unpopular. Some of us ain't afraid to do that. Some of us ain't afraid to call out dudes putting on dresses. Some of us ain't afraid to speak that truth to power. Some of us are not. Some of us gonna talk about it. Some of us gonna build on it. You know, some of us gonna do that. Some of us are not living in that type of fear to where we feel like we gotta accept everything that the media throws at us. Sorry that I don't live in that box. No, I'm not accepting everything that the media throws at me. I'm not accepting everything that these brothers are doing because they making millions, because they making money. No, I'm not one of the ones. I'm not one of those ones. If something is lame and whack, I'm going to call it lame and whack. I don't care if they making $1 billion doing it. If it's lame and whack, I'm going to call it just what it is. I don't care. So people can get in their feelings all they want, man. I'm going to continue to speak my mind. I'm going to continue to speak that truth to power, and I'm going to stand on my square. I've been doing it for years now. So again, this should not be new to a lot of people. This should not be new. And then people say dumb stuff. Like when I called out talking about the YG and Titus situation, them looking like white chicks. Then same dude gonna talk about, well, if this was some females dressing like dudes, nobody would say anything. First of all, shut up. That sounds stupid. Because obviously it's gonna hit home more when I see black men dressed like women because I am a black man. So obviously that's gonna hit me a little bit harder than if I see some females dressing like dudes. But my resume will let you know that across the board, I don't like any of that. I don't like any of that nonsense. But more importantly, I am a black man. So when I see another brother, I'm looking at my reflection. So when I see him do some dumb stuff, like dress like a woman, I am going to be a little more upset. I'm going to be a tad bit more upset. I'm going to be a tad bit more disappointed when I see that black brother dress like a woman and then dress like a white chick. I'm going to be a tad bit more upset because I am a brother. I am a black man. So again, that's common sense, man. Duh. Duh. Come on now. Come on now. Like, y'all have got to be kidding me. Talking about y'all hypocrites. Because if it was a female dressing like a dude, y'all wouldn't be saying anything. Stupid, man. Stupid. Obviously, these are brothers. I'm a brother. So I definitely don't like to see them do that. Definitely don't like to see them do that. Come on now. Come on, man. People got the game twisted. Like I said, man, I done been light. I done been light on social media over these years. Like I said, I done been light. People can't handle it. That's why I used to come up with the conclusions that I reached back in the day. You speak your mind, people eliminate themselves. Hey, I used to be living proof of that. I used to get on social media, speak my mind. I'm talking about the most unpopular of opinions, the most unpopular of perspectives. People just get in their feelings, man. People get in their feelings. And everybody act like they don't judge. Everybody act like they open-minded. But when it came to little old me, and when I would voice my opinions, everybody want to come all in the comment section. Whole while I'm never in a comment section. So that just lets you know some things. That lets you know some things, man. That lets you know some things. Nate, exactly. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be upset if I see a sister dressing like a white man, but man, it's gonna hit me way harder when I see a brother doing it because that's my reflection. Like, bro, don't do that. Don't sell the brothers out like that, man. Do not do that. You did not need to do that. I don't care if it's in the name of trolling. There are other ways to troll. We have got to stop selling ourselves. I don't care how you phrase it. I don't care who does it. It's a sellout when you do it. Man, listen, Tupac is one of my favorite rappers of all time, but dude was on the stage humping dummies. I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to call it out. I'm going to call the behavior out. I don't like it when people do that, man. I don't care who it is. I don't care who the artist is. I am going to call it out. I don't care. So now you guys got to question his sexuality. Why are you so concerned? Because again, we dealing with influence. Amazing Soul, peace. Appreciate that donation. We dealing with influence, man. We know, man, YG influencing a lot of the youth. Man, I don't want them to be seeing that. Dude got a lot of people that's rocking with him. Tiger got a lot of people that's rocking with him. A lot of black people that's rocking with him. So come on, man. We don't need to be seeing that. We getting tired of that, man. Every time you look up in the media, man, the black man is being depicted as either real feminine, or man, we being depicted as just overly destructive, man. That's it, man. Just real feminine, we just overly destructive. We killing each other. That's it. We killing each other, we just feminine. That is it. We killing each other or we feminine. Pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it the mainstream, you either finna kill your people or you finna be feminine. That's it. That's it. Those are your only two options. Kill your people, be feminine. Those are your only options. Getting tired of seeing that, man. Who wants to continue to see that? Getting sick and tired of this nonsense, man. Don't nobody want to keep seeing that. Especially from a certain, see, they do this on purpose, man. They'll get a person, listen, they'll get somebody like a YG, like a dude that's got known gang affiliations, things like that. They'll get a brother like that to dress up like a woman. Man, they know what they do. They go get the right people to do that type of stuff, man. They know, oh, we gonna get YG, a dude that be claiming to be being a blood. He grew up in that life. We gonna get him to dress like a woman. Come on, man. And you a fool if you think that these artists are making these decisions solely by themselves. You a fool if you don't think anybody is in their ear telling them to do that or suggesting that they do that. So you would be a fool if you just think YG and Tiger just came up with that by themselves. They just woke up today and was like, you know what, we gonna dress like some women. And you don't think there was anybody behind them pulling the strings on that idea, man, or putting that bug in their ear, man. You a fool if you think that. You a big fool, and you know nothing about the mainstream. You know nothing about the music industry. You know nothing about it. If you think that them two dudes just woke up and said, you know what, today is the day. Today is the day we're gonna dress like when we're gonna try to look like the Kardashians or whatever it is. Today is the day. Nah, come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all got to get hip, man. This war been going on for a minute. This agenda has been going on for a minute, man. It's been going on for a minute. You know, some of these corporations that came out and admitted what they trying to do. Man, we already broke down what the CEO, what was that Disney said. We didn't already broke down that. We didn't already broke this down, man. So people gotta stop playing. People gotta stop playing with me, man. I'm trying so hard to be nice, man. As the Christians would say, saved. Man, I'm trying so hard to be saved out here. I'm trying hard not to go in on a lot of people. I am trying hard, but they are making it hard these days. People are making it hard these days, man. It's soft. You can't criticize certain groups of people without people coming for your head, man. Without getting deleted and banned. You can't talk about these folks, man. Well, listen, I'ma do it. I'ma do it. You putting on that dress, I'ma talk about you. Because what you putting it on for? What you putting it on for? What you putting it on for? Why are you putting on that dress as a man? Why are you putting on that dress? Why are you doing that? I've noticed I've gotten the most flack when I call out grown men when it comes to effeminate behavior by other men. Like, listen, listen, man, when I talk about when I talk about this, when I talk about dudes dressing like women, here come dudes. Like, chill out, man. Here come brothers. When I talk about hoochie daddy shorts, here come brothers getting in their feelings. Like, dude, first of all, the whole concept of hoochie daddy shorts, that's what I had the problem with. People acting like I was born under a rock and don't know how they used to dress back in the 80s. Dude, I know how they used to dress back in the 80s. But were they referring to their shorts as hoochie daddy shorts? When you look up the word hoochie, what is one of the first words that come up? It says a young female. So y'all, I'm dealing with the psychological aspect of the thing, man. Come on, man. You rocking shorts talking about hoochie daddy, man. Come on, you don't understand what you are doing psychologically. That's what I'm talking about. That's literally what I'm talking about. But again, dudes just looking at things on a surface level. I guess that's why people be like, oh, you thinking about things too deeply. I guess that's why they tell me that. I guess that's why they tell me that. Because that's how I'm looking at it psychologically. Do y'all understand the words that you are utilizing when you say hoochie daddy? That's like an oxymoron. How you gonna be a young woman daddy? Like, again, young female daddy like that? Only you can't be that. You know? So again, when I said that, dudes getting all in their feelings. When I talk about rappers dressing like women, they get all in their feelings. What is y'all on? Like, what is we really on? Man, I remember I talk about the way Dwayne Wade be dressing and Russell Westbrook be dressing, and they be like, oh, dude just ain't got no style. He ain't got no swag. What? Because I don't want to wear I don't want to wear some capris, man, because I don't want to wear some capris, man. So now I don't have no swag because I don't want to wear capris. I don't want to wear tight jeans because now I ain't got no swag because I don't want to wear that. Come on, man, get out of here, man. Stop playing with me, man. If y'all know Russell Westbrook and Dwayne Wade, y'all know those are some. The way that they dress is very feminine, and I just call it how I see it. Man, there's no way on the planet that I'm about to be dressing like either one of those dudes, and they be, man, come on, and it's intentional at this point. They know what they doing at this point, especially Wade, man. Can't stand it. But oh, you have no swag because that's what you know what I'm saying? Because you don't fool with it. You calling it out. Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. Like, y'all have got to stop playing with me. Like I said, man, I'm trying to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really trying to be nice. If anybody knew me years ago, you know, when I went under the name Illuminati Bell, y'all would know what I mean by I'm trying to be nice. Like, that guy was not nice. That guy did not care about sparing anybody's feelings. I'm talking about anybody. I'm trying to be that guy. But that guy's coming out. That guy's coming out slowly but surely, because I'm getting sick of this sensitive world, man. You can't say nothing, man. You just be minding your business, posting what you post, and here they come. Here they come out of nowhere. They can post what they post all the time, bashing everybody, and you ain't saying nothing. You minding your business, and you post something, here they go. See, that be the thing, man. You ain't finna just come on my post thinking you checking me, man. Like, no. No, stay in your lane, stay on your page, stay on your platform. Leave me alone. Like mugs be acting weird, man. Mugs be acting straight weird out here, man. Straight weird. Like y'all don't see this agenda. Y'all seriously don't see this agenda? Like you really, y'all serious? Like y'all got to be kidding me. Y'all seriously don't see that agenda? Like we done been living for how long? I don't know how old everybody is, but y'all swear to me y'all don't see this agenda. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? I got a whole book, and I done recommended that book several times, but it's in here somewhere that talks about the effeminization of the black male. Whole book. There's a lot of books like that, so I know I'm not tripping. I know I'm not tripping. That has been an agenda. I mean, we got people that have written books about it. So what do you mean? Like, what are y'all? Come on, man. But everybody afraid to speak that truth. A lot of people, I should say, a lot of people are afraid to speak on those things. A lot of people are afraid because again, they're gonna threaten. They're gonna you're gonna get put in Facebook jail. You're gonna get put in YouTube jail. You're gonna get put in Instagram jail. You're gonna get put in jail everywhere. Who cares, man? We already living in one big prison as is, so I might as well just say what I want to say. At the end of the day, I might as well. You know what I'm saying? I might as well say what I want to say, man. I might as well. Might as well. Why not? What's the point? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of me trying to shield my reality? How far is that gonna get? How far is it gonna get me to sell myself out? It's not gonna get me very far because I'm not gonna feel comfortable with it. I'm not gonna like it. That's detrimental to my health, man. I become self-destructive when I sell myself out. You know, so I don't care how soft the world is getting, man. I'm gonna stand on my square at all times. I don't care. Oh, shine 100%. But when you say that, you public enemy number one. Public enemy number one. And they start, and I'm getting so sick. Matter of fact, I'm getting so not only sick of that, it's crazy because it ain't even that community anymore. Really, it's really unless these people are secretly part of that community. And we talk about the alphabet community. It ain't even that community anymore for real. But like I said, some of these people could be a part of that community on the low. I don't know. But it's like a bunch of other random people that's outside of that community that have a problem with you having a problem with that community. That's starting to get on my nerves. Like, man, get out of here, man. But all right, when they start seeing how this stuff affects their children, then they're gonna be like, oh, okay, I see what you were saying. I see what you were saying. Now, it's gonna be too late at that point. It's gonna be too late at that point. Keep thinking these things don't have an influence over the mind of your child. Boy, that's crazy. That's funny. Like I said, man, we was rocking a lot of clothes back in the day based off of what we saw rappers wear, based off what we saw entertain. Listen, I dressed like, man, listen, Allen Iverson was one of my favorite players all the time. I had braids like Allen Iverson, and I played basketball with a sleeve like him. I wore the baggy shorts like him. Dude, that's influence. Man, I wanted to be like Allen Iverson, man. So I was dressing just like Allen Iverson. Whatever Allen Iverson had on, I'm like, man, I want to wear that. I want to wear that. Man, kid, we impressionable. If we fool with somebody, man, we gonna try to do exactly what that person is doing. So if we looking up at the media and we see somebody that we like, man, we about to try to dress like them, talk like them, play basketball like them, play football like them. Man, we gonna be influenced. Fabulous. That was one of my favorite rappers at the time. What did Fabulous rock a lot of? Throwback jerseys. So what did I start rocking a lot of? Throwback jersey. Man, I was buying jersey after jersey after jersey. Man, I had every basketball jersey and football jersey you can think of. Seriously. I had all the jerseys. All because I liked Fabulous and I saw Fabulous rocking a lot of jerseys. And a lot of people in my area really wasn't hip to Fabulous like that. So I was standing out. I'm like, ooh, dude rocking jerseys. Ain't nobody around me rocking them. Let me do it. That was influence. That was influence. So what do you mean we cannot be influenced? I'm literally telling you, a lot of decisions I made back when I was a child was based off of influence, based off what I saw. So I was big into music. So a lot of things that I saw, I was big into music and sports. So my influence, it was like what the athletes that I like were doing and what the rappers that I like were doing. Come on, man. But when I start talking about the alphabet agenda, now all of a sudden influence don't even play no part in anything. Come on, man. Stop playing with us, man. Like, come on. Dude, we were all influenced as youngest. I'm pretty sure right now, if I ask you all who influenced you when you were a kid, y'all start telling me people, and then I guarantee y'all that y'all tried to mimic or emulate them at some point. Man, Bone Thugs and Harmony, those were my guys. You know what I'm saying? So of course, at one point, I wanted to grow the fro just like that, and I wanted to rap just like them. Those are my guys. Those were my guys. I wanted to look just like them. I wanted to be an unofficial member of Bone Thugs and Harmony. Man, so I wanted to look just like them. I wanted to grow the fro, but my people wouldn't let me grow it. Man, I wanted to be just like them. Come on, man, influence. I guess influence only matters or only is real when it's not pertaining to that community. I guess that's the reality. Corey, toxic masculinity. And I'm getting sick of that. I'm getting sick of that concept too. I'm getting sick of that. We need to throw that in the garbage. Toxic masculinity. You know, anybody that yells that, you just tell them to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't even know what they're talking about. Toxic masculinity. Yeah, just be quiet. Because some of us out here speaking the truth. You know what I mean? Like that's who they call toxic. You know, they call us toxic for speaking the truth. You know, but the dudes that they need to be calling toxic, they not. So, and I'm gonna speak to some of the sisters on here. You know what I'm saying? Not on here in this particular chat, but just in general. Some of the sisters that's out here yelling toxic masculinity towards us dudes that's speaking the truth towards that agenda, they be the same women running toward toxic dudes, getting into relationship with toxic dudes that's beating on them, all that type of stuff. But then when we speak the truth about these dudes and how they be on the down low and why that's a problem, then they want to say toxic masculinity and place that in our direction. No, the toxic masculinity is the brother that you choose to be in a relationship with. That's where toxic masculinity is at. Not over here because I'm choosing to speak some truth to power and I'm calling out an agenda. So stop playing with me. But toxic masculinity, because he's talking about these dudes wearing dresses. Why he's so concerned with that? That's toxic masculinity. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? Whole while you with a dude that's mistreating you left and right, but you not calling him toxic. What are you talking about? You idiot. Like, come on, man. Like, these people are really getting on my nerves, man. Prodigal son, peace, what's happening? All right, I'm already knowing. Walker, for sure. I've said it. We are the minority. It's going to be a taboo to be heterosexual. Taboo. You mean to tell me you ain't never had any type of homosexual type of no. You gonna be the taboo. That's the taboo. That's it. Like you a unicorn out here. Like, nah, you don't exist. There is in a minute, it's almost gonna be no such thing as a fully heterosexual male. Like, nope. You know what I'm saying? We are an endangered species right now. Seriously. An endangered species. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk like nature. We are an endangered species right now. We endangered. Like, seriously. You know what I'm saying? We're on the brink of extinction out here. You know what I'm saying? If we don't continue to neutralize this weird energy out here, we're on the brink of extinction. Come on now. Because in a minute, look who they already running the world. They really already doing that. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna be a few generations in. You know what I'm saying? Give us 20, 30 more years. Like, they already got a lot of power. That community that we talking about. So now they just gonna continue to pass that power down. So in a minute, like, they gonna control everything. They already control a nice portion of it. In a minute, they gonna control everything. They gonna control everything, man. I told y'all how this is gonna go. I said this back when I was Illuminati Bill. I told y'all how this is gonna go. Man, I remember clear as day. And the prophecy is right on. Man, hey, I could be wrong about a lot of things, but I have predicted this process, man. I predicted how this was gonna go. How they was gonna make us accept this more. I was the alphabet community, and how they was gonna add a bunch of different letters to the alphabet community. Boom. And then I was like, they gonna work to make pedophilia cool, which is what they are in the process of doing. They try to make that seem normal. So that's gonna go from mental illness to, oh, okay, now it's normal. Now we understand it. Now they're gonna give us some type of scientific reasoning behind it. That's what's gonna happen. And then bestiality. This is how it's gonna go. This is how it's gonna go. This is how it's gonna go. This is literally how it's gonna go. I'm telling y'all, they already are in the process of trying to normalize pedophilia. At least the mindset behind it or the psychology behind it. They're already in the process of doing it. I mentioned that when I first started getting serious about streaming on this joint. I brought up the articles and everything that was showing and proving that. That was showing and proving it. You know what I'm saying? Like they already in the process of doing that. Bestiality pretty much already here too, especially on the white side. That's already pretty much here, man. White people love them animals, man. You know what I'm saying? So like that's already partially here also. But they knocking us over the head with the alphabets. They knocking us over the head. You look up, they got a different alphabet. Like, man, what is all this? What is all this terminology, man? It's too stressful out here. You know, too stressful out here, man. You don't know what to call somebody, man. You call somebody something in certain parts of the country, you might get a fine. Like seriously, that's how crazy this stuff is. But you can call me a nigga though. You can call me out my name. That's cool. You ain't gonna get no fine if you do that. But if I call you he and you would rather be called she, I'm liable to get in trouble. Man, get out of here. Miss Nia, peace, what's happening? Man, shout out to all the people that ain't afraid to stand on that square though. Shout out to all the people that ain't afraid to speak that truth to power in regards to this subject matter. Shout out to all y'all, man. Shout out to y'all not living in fear. It is what it is, man. You can't live your life in fear. So shout out to all of y'all, man. Shout out to all of y'all, man. It's a hard life out here for us, man. We can't say anything, man. We can't say anything. Whole world trying to silence us. Whole world telling us, man, we need to watch what we talking about. We need to watch what we saying. It's rough out here. When the whole world is telling you, hey, you can't speak like that, but that's how you truly feel. But yet that community continues to act like they the victims. Get out of here, man. The true victims are the ones that's standing on the truth, that's speaking out against that. It's more popular to embrace the alphabet community than it is to not embrace it. So miss me with that. The days are long gone when it was not okay to come out the closet. Those days are long gone. We don't live in that type of society anymore. It is very much okay and acceptable to be living that life and be flamboyant and just putting it all out there. It's okay, it's acceptable, it's embraced. So we live in a different time. So stop acting like it ain't cool for you to come out that closet. Stop acting like that. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. It's more unpopular for somebody to speak out against that community. This has been proven. This has been proven. Because you speak out on them, like I said, you're liable to get placed in Facebook jail. You ain't gonna get placed in Facebook jail by showing that type of content. That ain't gonna get you placed nowhere. You can show two dudes kissing, but when you speak out against it, then you liable to get locked up, banned, and all that. But you can show two dudes kissing. That is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if I speak out against it, I'm liable to get my page banned for 30 days and whatnot. So again, come on, man, stop playing with. Stop acting like y'all the victims still. Nope. Oh, Sean, hey, there you go. You spoke your truth. Elimination. DB, 100%. Antonio, peace, my brother. God is ISIS, peace, what's happening? Jennifer, what's happening? But nah, man, we finna keep that. We finna keep the foot on their neck for real, straight up. Straight up. We gonna keep applying that pressure, man, because they've been applying pressure on us for how long? Everybody is crazy. It's only when somebody such as myself start to speak out against this stuff that people act like we obsessed with it. Man, we have been letting that community talk bad about us for the longest. Dude, y'all, man, listen, that if anybody is obsessed, it would be that community and the people that support that community with us. I'm talking about, man, I will be on Facebook making positive posts as the positive post. But then when I make a post talking about dudes dressing like women, people want to act like I'm obsessed with it, like that's all I ever talk about. That's always funny to me. That's why I say that community is weird. Nobody is obsessed with you. We only mention things when we see it. You know, so when we see it, we call it out. But they done made it their mission to always talk about us, a day in and day out. The moment we see something, we mention it, now we obsessed with that. Oh, you must be down low. No, I just saw a rapper that I was listening to dressed like a woman, and now I'm posting it. I made 100 positive posts or 100 posts that I was joking on before that. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything about that. I didn't see none of y'all on the positive post. I didn't see none of y'all on the motivational post. But then the moment I post something about that community, here y'all come. All of a sudden, people that I forgot was rocking with me. Here they come all of a sudden. Where you been at? Where you been at? But that's the way of the world, man. That's the way of the world. People just real funny with that though. You don't see them when you posting that positivity, that inspiration, that knowledge. You don't see them then. You see them when you post about that. Oh, you obsessed. You must be on the down low because I made one post. Because I made 2 posts, 3 posts out of 100. Now I'm obsessed. Now you got the question to make, oh, he must be on the down low. But then they gonna make like 40 posts talking about your 1 post or your 2 posts. Come on, man. Come on. Better future peace. Peace, appreciate the donation. You said, I've noticed that sellouts have been amongst us in slavery, and that's how it started. We can't save everyone, so whatever energy we have left is to build with those who want to see the community strive. Oh, for sure, man. And they've been around even before that. No, ain't nothing new under the sun. So we sellouts have always been in existence. But yeah, they definitely was here during slavery for sure. For sure, you know. It is what it is. But the thing of it is, this is where I'm at with it now. Because we done been silent for too long. I done been silent in regards to a lot of things for too long. But again, that silence is, I'm realizing that silence is a little detrimental. Because when you silent about some of these things, what's starting to happen is that opinion is becoming like the only opinion that people are hearing. Because those of us that disagree with that lifestyle, we remain in silence. Like, nah, well, no, what I'm not gonna continue to do that. Like, no, that's a problem. And I'm gonna point out the problem. I'm not gonna continue to ignore that because I'm gonna let y'all know that that's a problem. And if they want to take it there, we gonna take it there. You know, if they looking for a challenge, well, here you got one. We not finna keep letting these people say what they want to say and they don't get met with any opposition. That's part of the problem. You know, whether it be this community, whether it be those of us, you know, striving to eat better, going plant-based, vegan, and then all these people just talking bad about us, things like that. Like, nah, man, we be silent for too long, man. We don't be saying nothing. We be trying to be a little too peaceful. Like, nah, no, I'm not gonna let you get your rocks off, man. To where people think that, oh, okay, since that's all we seeing, that must be the truth. He not responding. Nah, we gonna neutralize that. We gonna respond. We gonna meet that with a little resistance. You're not finna keep forcing something down my throat. Nope. Nope. Y'all ain't we not finna keep doing that, man. We not about to keep doing that. We not about to continue to let these people speak freely about some nonsense and then we don't. Man, please. Please, if you have an unpopular perspective, please speak out. Please don't be silent. Please say something. Please let people know. Please. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. Please let them know. Let them know where you stand. Let them know that it's a gang of us out here. Because they don't have no problem letting us know that they out here. So I'm letting them know that we out here back. You know what I'm saying? We out here. Oh, DB for 100%, man. And forget though, those ain't no, they wasn't friends anyway. You know, if you lost them for speaking the truth, they ain't friends anyway. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if they respond accordingly to the truth, to your truth, like straight up. And I'm gonna give y'all some examples, man. Y'all hear how I build all the time. Man, I done had constructive conversations with a lot of people from other ethnic groups. But you will hear me talk and think that that's not pop. Really, the only people that get overly offended by what I say are black people. Man, I done had progressive conversations with white folks, with Arabs, with Asians, things like that. I done had plenty of conversations. The same conversations that I would have on here, I done had with those folks too. The only ones that get really in their feelings when I start to talk are black people. Or black people. What they say, it be your own people. It be your own people. You know what I'm saying? Like, they the ones get more in their feelings. They the ones get more in their feelings. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear this, that, the third. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about this. I don't care. I don't want to hear nothing about that. But then we wonder why. We wonder why. We wonder why. We wonder why. We continue to wonder why. That's all I'm gonna say. We continue to wonder why. Oh, my brother Antonio, for sure. You already know how it is. Oh yeah, you ain't like how you used to be. Man, I was 18, I was 17, I was 16. Why would I be the same way at 26? Oh, people was hitting me with that big time. Once I started reading, it was a wrap. Oh, you ain't, wait a minute. Oh, you reading now? Like, man, that's a vice. Oh, you reading books now? Like I'm doing drugs, like I'm doing crack. Oh, you reading books now? Like that's how dudes looking at me. Like, man, you really dude out here reading books. Like I'm out here doing crack or something. Like, what? Oh, you changed. You think you know something now. Oh, you eating different. Yeah. And I suggest you do the same. I'm supposed to be 16 my whole life. Come on, man. But I definitely remember that. But then as soon as I go back, I tell, man, people don't understand, man. Social media is a big experiment. I be conducting experiments. I already be sent, man, I get on Facebook and I make an ignorant post. Boom, there they go. Here go everybody. Yep. Ha, laughing emojis, LOL. Boom, they interacting. But then when I start getting serious, dropping the information, dropping the books, man, all the books that I recommend, man, it's crazy. The amount of books that I recommend on Facebook, I'm gonna just use Facebook as an example, have never received as many likes as they should. And I'm talking about, man, I have recommended some of the most informative books and motivational, inspirational books known to man out here. Them joints, man, might get about 20, 30 likes top, depending on the book, on average. Man, let me post something about something ignorant. Let me post something about something ignorant. Watch how the engagement goes up. Come on, man. I can post a book that I got right here, Believe and Achieve, or The Leader's Greatest Return. And they finna scroll right past that. They ain't finna say nothing about that. I can be like, this could be my post. It could be me just like this. It'd be the picture right here. Boom. And I can tell y'all how great this book is. And them same people, them same dudes that just got their feelings about me posting about YG, they gonna scroll right past that book post. They ain't gonna say right on for this book post. I'm finna order this book. Appreciate it. They ain't gonna say nothing. But as soon as I post something about YG dressing like a woman, that they here they go. Man, get out of here, man. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. I listen. I have, to my detriment, went out of my way trying to inform and educate my people. And a lot of times I do it free of charge, man. Man, I have given a lot of free game in the fitness industry to my people, and this is what I do. I get paid to do it. Man, I have given people free game there, man. I've done a lot of things for my folk in regards to things that I have recommended and suggested, you know, where a lot of people will charge you an enormous amount of money to get some of the same information. Some of the same information. Man, I'm recommending books left and right. Some of your favorite YouTube personalities will not tell you any of their sources. Here I am giving you every book that I've ever read. When I'm reading a book, y'all reading the book because I'm showing y'all the book. Man, how many books that I brought up on this thing, man? Some of your favorite YouTube personalities, when you ask them their sources, they curse you out. Well, you can research it just like I researched it. You can look it up just like I looked it up. They don't want to tell you their source. They get offended. You ask me something, man, I'll go find a book with the quickness, man. Well, listen, I will recommend a book with the quickness. Oh, this is where I got that from. Boom, here you go. I was like, oh, this is where I got that from. Boom, here you go. Here it is, Fiber Fuel. You know what I'm saying? You need a health book, Fiber Fuel. Here you go. That's where I got that from. I'm gonna let you know where I got something from. Let you know with the quickness. Don't nobody pay attention to that. Kingra, for sure. Man, I'm telling you, when I mention money bag, yo, and all experimentation, man, people don't understand some method to my madness. I be doing stuff on purpose because I already know what's gonna happen. And I collect my data. And people just show and prove. Every time I'm like, boom, here go my proof right here. I talk about money bag, yo, how I don't like them. Here, everybody. Let me comment on that. Ooh, let me say something. But then I post a book. Where they at though? Where they at? Book after book after book. Then I'm inspiring you. I'm inspiring you. Book after book after book. Where you at? I say, oh man, Moneybag, yo, rap like a preschooler. And here they go. Experimentation, man. I be experimenting. Man. I go out 98% of what I'm doing, I'm trying to help people. 98% of the time. I'm recommending nutritional tips, workout tips, books, trying to give the people the inspiration, the discipline, the motivation, whatever you want to call it. 98% of the time, that's what I'm on. 98, that's what I'm obsessed with, you know? So then when I start calling out some other stuff and people are, you obsessed with it? No, incorrect. I'm obsessed with this information. I'm obsessed with this knowledge. Now, fortunately enough, me being obsessed with the knowledge, it leads me in a direction to be able to call out a lot of this nonsense. Because again, I'm informed. So now I'm seeing what the agenda is. That's part of me doing the knowledge. That's part of my foundation. That's part of the foundation, man. Nappy Ted, peace. What's happening? Bonafide, what's happening? Shout out to everybody that's tapped in, man. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. Antonio for sure. 9 peace. What's happening? Better future, yeah. Moneybag. He's just a rapper from Memphis. That's it. It's crazy, man. I said I ain't like dude. Man, I'm talking about the responses was so crazy. I'm like, dang, y'all be really, man. Listen, I said I ain't like dude, and Muzz was like, you ain't from the South, and don't nobody want to hear all that backpack rap and things like that. I'm like, man, hold on, calm down. Man, I just said I ain't like one dude. I ain't saying like a whole genre. I just ain't like one dude. They act like I said I ain't like the whole Memphis. I'm like, man, some of my favorite artists that came out of Memphis, man. Man, Dolph was my guy. You know, star Lito Don Trip. That like even though Lito from Nashville, but still, man, out of Tennessee, I'm my guys, yo. Like, what are you Muzz act like I said I ain't like anybody from that area. I said I ain't like one guy, and dudes was like drilling me. I said, oh, okay, wow, it's interesting. Moses is like, you don't know how hard it is to be in that industry. You don't know how hard it is to do what they do. Dude, I used to rap. Like, please know that it's a lot of people that could vouch for me. Trust me, it's not hard to write the type of lyrics that the dude has written. I'm like, so what are y'all talking? Like, what is dude's on? I said I ain't like a dude. Muzz got all mad. But I knew that was gonna happen. Experimentation. Like I knew that was gonna happen. Like I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do an experiment when I get off here, but I'm gonna make one of the most positive posts. And it's one thing, like this is what I mean by engagement. It's a difference between liking something and like engaging. You know, my thing is people don't say like again. That show you how we just overlook the good, how easy it is to overlook the good. That's what I mean by overlooking. When somebody posts something positive, the most you're gonna get is a like. Not too many people gonna like comment though. But when you post something negative, people want to talk to you now. That's the difference. So again, you might get a decent amount of likes when somebody posts something positive, man, but don't nobody say nothing. Man, say something. When somebody posts something positive, man, let them know. Say, man, I needed this something. Engage in that post just like you would engage in some negative nonsense, man. Come on now. We ready to have conversations when it comes to negativity. We ready to have conversations. We ready to build. Then we ready to talk. We ain't building. We destroying. We ready to do that. We ready to destroy it. But somebody say something positive, oh, like real quick. Keep it moving so I can go find something negative. So now I can comment. That's why in life, man, we tend to overlook what's positive. We tend to overlook what's good, and it be right there in our face, and we overly focus on the negative. We do that on social media all the time. Better future. Appreciate the donation again. You say black people are so late into the economic game that they're attacking everyone who doesn't have it or just getting it, and the ones who do shit on it. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we definitely late into the economic game. Financial literacy. Yeah, we definitely late. I'm telling y'all, man, we really late. Like we worse off than a lot of people know. Like, man, when I was working in the bank, and this ain't even to be funny. You might laugh at it, but like this ain't really funny to me. But it's something that happened, man. I listen. I was working in the bank, the first bank I worked at, I never forget it, man. A sister came into this bank and was dancing. It was two situations. One situation, when I first started working there, a sister came in that bank and I forgot what she asked. I forgot what she was in there for, but she literally asked me, she said, so y'all can't go into the back of the bank and just print money? Was dead serious. She thought that the banks print money. She literally thought I could go back into that room and print some money. I can't make that up. She wasn't joking. You just was not a joke. That was a very serious question that the person asked me because I thought it was a joke. Hence, I wasn't answering it. I'm laughing like, ah, that's funny. Nah, she was like, nah, for like seriously, y'all can't go in the back and print money. Like that was dead serious. Then number two, unfortunately, the situations that I'm referring to are two sisters. Unfortunately, but number two, it was a sister. I don't know if you all know about CDs in banking terminology. I don't know if y'all know what a CD is, but I do. So it was a sister that came in there and was talking about a CD. She was like, oh, if I put my money in this CD, would my money double and triple in a few months? Like she was there. She said somebody told her that. She said somebody told me if I put my money in a CD, then in like 3 to 6 months, then my money will double. And then after that, then my money's supposed to triple. She thought that's what a CD was. She thought a CD was like literally invested. Like seriously, she was dead serious, man. I had to educate her. I was like, no, I was like, it's actually pretty trash. Like your return on the investment, in regards to the money, the interest that will get added on to your money that you put in this CD is garbage. Is garbage. So it's really not worth putting your money into this CD if you're looking for something like that. If you're looking for something to make your money double, triple, trust me, a CD is not what you want to do. You do not want to put your money in a CD. Not at all. Not even close. You might end up with $50 more in there, depending on how much you put in there after 12 months. It is trash. But somebody told her that, hey, if you put your money in a CD, it's going to double, it's going to triple. Now, again, this ain't to be funny because people just don't know. So you just got to educate. She just didn't know. But I'm saying these are adults not knowing some simple things like that we should all know. So that just lets you know the lack of education. So again, this ain't now the chick saying that I should be able to print the money in the back. Like, all right, that's another level of ignorance. Like that should be like you should just know. Like you should just kind of know that. Like, hold on, what? Like, seriously, you really think we print money out here? Like, you really think I can go in the back of the bank and just print you whatever you ask for? Like, we should know that. But the CD, that's just a lack of education. But man, that lady had made it that long in life and just didn't know something simple like that. So what do we learn? Like, we going through a school system. Some of us going through a college system, and we not learning what a CD is. Like, why is that? How we getting into our 30s and 35, mid 30s, late 30s, early 40s, and we not knowing what a CD is? We not knowing how to break down life insurance policies. That ain't like this has got to stop. This has got to stop, man. My manager at the time where I got my life insurance policy, I got it at like, man, I got maybe like 26, 27. I forgot how old I was. But he was just like, man, I wish I would have got it at your age. Man, I feel like I still got it too late. Like straight up, man. Like what we on? Simple things like that, man. Simple things like that. Jennifer, man, for sure, man. Investing is something like, again, we going through a whole school system and we just not learning about it. And again, you got people that say, oh, that's not the school's responsibility. It's on the parents to teach them things like that. Okay, boom, I hear y'all. That's what's up. But what's the point of sending them to school then? Like, what's the point? What is the point? If we can't learn the basic essentials of life, the basic necessities of life from school, what is really the point? Now, again, I know the answer to that. It's rhetorical. But that's supposed to be the whole point of it. That's almost like if you sending somebody to me for training, like, and then I send them back to you and they don't know the basic essentials. They don't know how to squat. They don't know how to deadlift. They don't know how to bench press. What did you send them to me for? Oh, they supposed to learn how to squat, bench press, and deadlift at home. What is my purpose as a trainer? What am I here for? What am I doing? If I can't teach you the basic essentials out of life, out of exercise, the main exercises that you need to know how to do, if I can't teach you the main exercise, or if I'm not teaching you the main exercises, what am I doing? What am I here for? So again, what is the school system here for if they're not giving us the basic necessities of life, the basic things that we need to know? Basic things that we need to know. We can't count on it for that. Come on, man. So again, that my solution to that, take them out of the school system. But that's a whole process in and of itself, though. That's a whole process in and of itself to just take them out of the school system. Now, that's one of the things where it really ain't that simple, you know? So that's a whole process for us to do that collectively. Oh, Shine, I ain't even want to respond to that. Because if I start responding to that, I'm going to end up going off for another 30 minutes and I'm going to lose track of time. That's a whole nother video. Because, first of all, and just let me, because first of all, envied every day, who is trying to force any gay person to be non-gay? Force ain't the, do y'all understand? Listen, do we understand what force means? Y'all hear me every day. Y'all ain't never hear me say, oh, the media trying to force us to be a certain type of way. What word do I use? Influence. So who is trying to force gays to be non-gay? Who? Who has a gun in their head? Now, if you go to certain parts of Africa, they may be doing that. They may put a gun in your head and tell you that you can't be like that. But who here is doing that? No, I don't think anybody is forcing anybody to do anything. We speaking on some things. That's it. That's all. We speaking on it. We speaking on it. We speaking on an agenda. That's what we doing. We ain't forcing anybody. We not forcing anybody. Matter of fact, that community is not on this in this chat. I ain't forced them to be on this chat. They not on here. You know what I'm saying? So again, it ain't no force anywhere. We just speaking our minds just like they speak their mind on a daily basis. So tell them that they can't force us to accept their lifestyle. That's what you really need to be saying. You need to be telling them that they can't force us to accept their perspective on life. That's what needs to be said, because we're not trying to force anything. We responded to that. But they try to force us to accept that lifestyle. No. We don't have to do that. That's what's trying to be forced. If we want to talk about who's trying to force anybody to do anything, the world's trying to force us to accept that lifestyle. No, that's the only thing that's trying to be forced on anybody. All I'm trying to tell people is, no, it's okay. We don't like that lifestyle. We don't fool with that lifestyle. That's it. We ain't said we hate nobody. We just said we don't agree with the lifestyle. And we noticed that it's an agenda to try to influence more of our people to take part in that lifestyle. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Oh, Shine, I'm already here. Don't even, Georgia is crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Man, listen. Hey, if you're from Atlanta, peace to you. But man, Atlanta is one of the most overrated places. I've been there a few days, just overrated. Sneaky for sure. And yeah, Patrick, man, I got plenty of people. Man, I'm not religious. But my 99% of my family is religious. But I don't agree with it. Do that mean I disown my family? No. So why is it that when we disagree with that lifestyle and we point out things, then now all of a sudden people act like we just hate a whole group of people? Man, I don't agree with a lot of things that a lot of my family members do. I don't agree with a lot of them. Most of them eat meat. Most of them eat pork. I don't agree with that. But I'm gonna still sit at the table with them. I just don't agree with that particular decision that you have made in your life. You may, hey, so you might got family members where you don't particularly care for the person that they dating, but you still finna function with that person. So get out of here, man. Just because we don't agree with a lifestyle choice that they are making, because it is a choice definitely these days. Y'all better stop playing with me. It's definitely a choice these days, man. Y'all ain't finna pull that nonsense on me. Y'all ain't finna try to force me to believe that ideology, to accept that doctrine. Choice, based off of influence. Y'all ain't finna do that to me. Y'all ain't finna do that to me. Like I said again, I know it's unpopular opinion, but hey, that's who I am. That's who I am, man. One of the kings of unpopular opinions, one of the kings of controversy, apparently. It is what it is, man. You can't stand on certain truths out here, man, without being called controversial. Man, don't call me that. Don't call me no conspiracy. I'd have been called all of that. Conspiracy theories. Oh, you controversial. You this, that, and the third. All because I'm not afraid to go against the popular consensus. And I'm not afraid to do it vocally. Like, I'm not afraid to get up on a camera and do it and say it. I'm not afraid to get on Facebook and type it. Like, I ain't afraid to do that. Just because some of y'all feel the same way. Some people feel the same way that I do. They just not about to get on Facebook and YouTube and whatever and talk about it. But they feel the same exact way. The difference is I get on one of these platforms and I say it. I don't care. North America don't care about me anyway. So hey, I don't care. I'm gonna speak my mind. Might as well. Might as well. Make you feel better about yourself. Make you feel better about life when you actually stand for something. I like that about myself. I stand for some things. And I've been rocking with the same type of perspective for a very long time, so I'm consistent. I ain't wishy-washy. I ain't changing it up. I'm consistent in regards to what I'm standing on. Consistency is key, you know. So I'm gonna remain true to all the things that I've stood on for a very long time. It was never a fad. It was never a phase. It was me realizing the truth and accepting it. So it is what it is. But y'all, man, with that being said, man, I gotta make moves, man. I gotta head to this. I gotta head to this gym, man. I don't want to continue to go off, man. I wasn't even planning on doing this today, man. I was trying to read this leadership book, man. I was just trying to read my leadership book. Dudes wanna get in their feelings, man. I can't even read my leadership book. Y'all messing up my self-help time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all messing it up. But it is what it is, man. We got a productive build out of it, though. Anybody who get offended, oh well, I don't care. You know, it is what it is. Y'all don't care nothing about offending us, so we don't care nothing about offending y'all. So if you offended, if the shoe fit, go ahead, put it on. If the shoe fit, go ahead, put it on and get your steps in. Get your steps in, man. Put the shoes on if it fit. Get your steps in. Get your 10,000 steps in. You know. But with that being said, man, I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Thursday. I'm gonna head on out, get out here in traffic, and get to this gym, man, to get my people in shape. Because again, I'm trying to be a productive citizen to society, to my people, man. I'm trying to help people get fit, get in shape. So I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the donations, all that good stuff, man. It's always love. Be on the lookout, man. I tap in whenever I tap in. But I'm out, y'all. Y'all be easy. Peace.